Good morning, family. It is Monday, in March. I'm sorry. Um, I just wanted to make this video about a new heater system that I had to buy. A little heater, as you can see. I received this last Thursday. I had to make a video of it. Firstly, I'd like to say the last video I did, I was getting phone calls during the video because they can see that I'm making a phone call. And what is so strange, the number that I got on the phone call, when I looked at it on my phone, it was 720-325-406. That's it. It didn't have the last number on my phone. So when I called it back, it told me that cannot complete this call. So I don't know how a number can come up with one missing number, but it did. And whenever I call them back, it's usually I can't complete this call, or they hang up. And my last video, they started making phone calls because they didn't want me to complete the video because they're watching me. I have that video, and I may put it up just so you can see that that video really happened, that thing happened. Well, firstly, I would like to show my my numbers on my heater. My heater looks like their heaters, although I paid a little bit more for it. I had it delivered from Amazon. I received it last Thursday, and it looks just like their heaters. So I wanted to film it so I didn't end up with somebody's broken down heater. It's brand new. Anyway, first I'd like to start with the reason why I'm having these surveillance and thefts, when they started, and any information, extra information that I can give you, so you'll be aware that no, you're not going crazy, and no, you are not getting senile, as they call us when we get older. To start with, this began Christmas of 2016. Not at this apartment, at another apartment. The person came in my home, didn't realize that I had an alarm on my door. The alarm went off. Instead of going to dinner, I didn't feel good. I stayed at home. And the person thought I was gone because I always use headphones. For 10 years, 10 and a half years, I used headphones like I do now. And they came in, the buzzer went off, the person took off running, and the person fell. And that's how I realized who exactly it was that had been coming in my apartment taking things. And because they watch me all the time, they know I know. And ever since then, I have been going through, you can't believe how much I've been going through. I have been going through it. I mean, it's been ongoing for 15 months. Anyway, I'd like to speak a little bit about door alarms. I had a door alarm. It was a monitored system. The company monitored it, and it would come up on my phone when I left and when I came back. But they have the ability to jam the signal and also jam my phones, my cell phone, because they've done it before. They jam my security system because it was not encrypted. So I want to tell you, get an encrypted system. If it's not encrypted, it can be jammed. The next thing I'd like to talk about is why I got this heater is because I always am fighting for heat. Not only at this apartment, but also at my other apartment, I was constantly trying to get heat. As you can see, that red dot, that means the heat is off. It's always off. Never works. I have had heat for 1 month, and that was the month of February of 2019. I moved here in July of 2018. During the summer, which was over 100 days of 95 plus heat, I had air conditioning for 1 week. This is a constant for me. At my other apartment for 9.5 years, whenever I wanted air conditioning or heat, I had it at my discretion. Now, getting back to what I was talking about, there was many things that I went through over there. They wanted me out. They put a buzzer in my refrigerator. My family, they are a witness. They wanted me out, so the last month I was there from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m., they buzz that buzzer every few minutes just to get me moving, and so I'll get out of there. So be aware of that. They can do that. It was a new refrigerator. The owner of the unit, they were owned separately. The owner of the unit, he had just put a new refrigerator in there. The refrigerator had been there 2 years, and it never had a problem. Okay, I covered that. So many things, family, that I've been going through. So many things. It's just constant. It's been 15 months of one thing after another. Thefts include cleaning items, supplies, laundry supplies, everything from the kitchen to the garage. And they have put urine in my Tide, liquid Tide detergent. That's how I discovered it. Actually, my daughter is the one I had her smell it. And she was the one that discovered that there was urine in it. That was at the beginning. That was in early 2018. They have put urine in my cleaning articles. It's just been a constant. If they're not taking it, they put stuff in it. They can also control my phones. They have at many different times. Like I said, the last video that I did about 10 minutes ago, I got a phone call that didn't even have a last number. And then when I call it back, it says I can't complete the call whenever I get these calls, or they'll hang up. I think there's thousands of people that are involved in this, that they're doing this to. And it's usually us older women that are the matriarch of the family, that we notice that things, they don't take anything substantial. They just take small increments of things. And they take it until it's gone. You'll have a full bottle of this, you come back, it's half gone. You'll have a full container of this, you come back, and it's half gone. They've done it to me countless numbers of times. I have pictures and pictures and pictures and videos of what I had before and what I have later. And it's a constant thing. It's nonstop. It just never stops. I haven't done anything to these people except for the fact that I discovered that they were watching me. I put a bottle of cleaner, actually bleach, in 4 separate plastic bags, grocery bags. And I put that bag inside of my rolling backpack. And I put it in the corner in my bedroom. It was zipped up. It was in 4 separate bags, a green bag that I tied up also. And then I put that inside of a backpack and zipped it up. That's what they always went for, was my bleach. And that's why I did that. And when I came back, it was half gone. So it's usually the things that I use or I like the most. It's very personal things that I use around the house that they decide that they want to take, very personal. Toilet paper, put a whole roll on the roll, come back, it's got 10 squares. This has happened not only from the other apartment that it was the last 8 months I was there, but it's also happened here for the last 8 months. But it's a constant. As far as your bath soap, they will take half a bottle of your liquid bath soap. You put a full bar of soap on the tub, come back, you got a sliver. And this has been a constant. It's been happening to me for years, actually, because when I first noticed it in 2008, 2010, I noticed that my daughter had bought a new bottle of all detergent, washed 2 loads for her baby. We left the next morning, came back in the afternoon. That night, I got ready to wash clothes, and half a bottle was gone. And I asked her, how many loads did you do? I already knew 2 loads. I watched her do it. But the half of bottle was gone. Our Northern detergent, we would buy in 24-pack toilet paper. They were double rolls. Sometimes we would find the triple rolls. Be 5 or 6 gone. This happened for years and years before I noticed it. So family, I'm letting you know, if you have things coming up missing, it just seems like you're using items really fast. You leave the house and you got a whole bottle or a whole container or a whole whatever of something, and you come back and it's half gone. You're not going crazy. No, they're actually coming in your apartment and they've targeted us. I don't know what the reason is. I don't know if it's because we're African American or so-called African American or black. I don't know if it's because we are the matriarch of the family, because usually there is no men in the homes that this is happening at. I haven't figured that out, but there is a reason why this is happening, why we are an easy target. Maybe it's because we are an easy target. You know, they assume that our families will think that we are senile or we're going crazy. No, you're not going crazy. I'm here to tell you that today. You're not crazy. It's actually happening because it's happened to us for a very long time. If you have DVDs, you go look for a DVD, you can't find it, and the next time you come back, it's there. No, you're not going crazy. These things are happening, and they're very selective about who they're choosing. I believe they're not choosing any young women because they, you know, the younger generation is different than we are. You know, they're not going to take it, you know, but they choose the matriarch, the older women, single, older, black women, or so-called black women to pick on. And it's been an ongoing thing. I'm disabled. I'm on a fixed income. When you take something from me, I cannot replace it until the next month. And they know that. They're quite aware of what I have and where I put it, and they're very selective. They take what I like. That's why I know they're looking at me. Not only that, I heard them at my other residence. I heard them talking about me. I took my headphones off, and they were laughing about me. What I was wearing, what I was doing. It was funny. So I just want you all to be aware of what is going on. This is a real pestilence. It's really happening, my friends. This is no joke. So if you have a grandmother or a mother that's saying, "You're stealing my stuff, I can't find my things. Why you keep taking my stuff?" It's not you. It's them. So you keep your eye out. Keep your eye out, family. Keep praying and stay in the Bible. That's what I do. I do it every day, and I've done it every day since this has been happening. I am in the Bible all the time, no matter where I'm at. And also, I wanted to mention that as far as my cleaning articles, the only reason why I have cleaning articles and bath articles is because I have to carry them with me, which looks even crazier when you have to go to the store and carry your personal items with you. You have to buy the small bottles so you can have something to clean your house with. It's true. And I know it sounds crazy, but it's true. Ask your grandparents. Talk to your mothers. Talk to your grandmothers. It's happening. Because one of my grandson's friends said his grandmother is complaining about the same thing. And all she does is sit and read her Bible. It's the truth. So on that note, I'd like to say, may the Most High bless you all. And you have a great, actually a blessed day. Shalom.